What's up, guys? So we're here at the shop and we're gonna paint this 335 rear bumper today. Had a little mishap, unfortunately, in the driveway and took out the rear bumper, so we just got a new one. This is the new bumper, and it's nice because it's the M Sport bumper, which actually, believe it or not, was cheaper to get than the factory bumper. Got it from Bav Auto. It's a good spot. But as you can see, it comes in primer, and we just sanded it down with 600. It's usually what you do before you paint these. You do a nice thorough job and get all the crevices, get good adhesion on it. And so we're just gonna spray this here in a second. Get the paint all mixed up and get it in the gun, ready to go. guys, we got the base coat finished here now. We just did 3 coats of it. Initially it was a little rough, but we got it down. We didn't have the gun settings right, and they were on a little too harsh, putting it down too fast, too wet. Kind of, you want to put base coat on pretty dry. So we got that down, and we were able to blend in some of the areas that didn't come out the way we wanted to. And as you can see, we got a pretty good, clean, even color across the bumper. So it looks pretty good, I think. So now we're gonna leave it for a little while, and we'll come back to it and put the clear coat on. But for now, I'll take you guys outside for a second here. So we came here in a pretty sweet ride. So you might have heard about this car, you fans of Amesy out there. If you saw his video giving us a little shout out, well, he was mentioning the Corvette that we have around, and well, this is what he was talking about. Now we'll give you all the details on this soon too, but just to give you a little hint of what this thing's got, just take a look in the grill there at that intercooler. And we'll just let that sit with you for a little while, and just think about that. And when we're ready, we'll get a nice video going about all the details of it, and maybe some cool stuff with it, you know, some nice tire smoke. You hear me? Check out those blow-off valves in there. That gives you another hint. Fuel pressure gauge in there, and LSX, that's what it's about. LS motors, good shit. Alright guys, so got the bumper all finished up now. Just put on the clear coat a couple hours ago, just let it sit for a bit. Clear coat's really kind of the hardest part of the whole process, so it really takes a lot of care, but this came out pretty good. Got a few little runs here and there, but we're gonna sand it and buff it, some kind of paint correction, so to say, on it to kind of, I don't know if you can see it, but to try and get some of the orange peeliness out, the roughness, and some of the teeny little dust particles, because we're not spraying in a spray booth. So, and even if you were, you'd probably still have some. So, I mean, really, no paint job is perfect straight off the gun. I mean, everything needs to be sanded and buffed, and it's just much nicer once it is. But so I mean, you can see some of these areas are light in here, but there's see this piece over here, this nice black diffuser, and this goes in those areas, so that's not a problem. But got a few runs here somewhere. If you look, you have to look pretty closely. They're really not that bad, so that's good. But clear coat's tough because you put it on, you can kind of see them like right there. Yeah, but those will sand out and buff. But clear coat's the toughest part of the whole process, just because you have to put it on really wet, kind of like how we were messing up earlier with the base coat, which you want to put on dry. And whenever you put on paint wet like that, it's just got a good chance of running and not coming out the nicest. So it's just the most difficult part of the process. But luckily, I mean, the areas that you really see, we got pretty much perfect in there. So it's going to look real nice on the 335 as opposed to the shitty, peely bumper that was on there, which now is missing a lot of paint because it got backed into the bumper of a truck. So not so nice. Well, guys, so that's painting a BMW 335 bumper. Till next time, life's too short to drive boring cars.